Heidi's Humble Home. If you're new here, thanks for stopping by. A little bit of a busy day. I'm not sure how much I'm going to get to show you. I'm hoping a lot of it. As you know, I've been taking care of my mom, so I got to go see her today, but it's still early. I want to show you what I'm going to make for supper today, and I want to maybe get started making a few things ahead, so when I get home from this day, I'm kind of like all set. And I'd like to try to get some soil and plant a few herbs that I have on my windowsill. I've never done this before. I know like nothing about gardening, planting, whatever. I know it's not hard, but it's usually not one of my things. All right, so I have this on Pinterest. I'd love to, or am attempting to make this today, Greek turkey meatballs with orzo and a feta sauce. I'll bring you back around the counter and we'll quickly mix up the meatballs. Okay, we got ground turkey. I'm gonna add an egg. I am going to be lazy, and I've used these the last time, I think, instead of cutting up garlic. Just breadcrumbs. We've got salt. Let me move that knife. Put in some pepper. I've got some Italian seasoning here. We're gonna add some parsley. And we're gonna cut up some onion. All right, so I'm just gonna mix this. Okay, so there's our mixture. All right, so now I'm just gonna cut up this pepper. Let's see, so I got about that much from that pepper. All right, so I cleaned up the counter. The peppers are in the fridge with the meatball mixture, so that'll be all set. And here's my little herbs. Guys, I told you this is like beginner 101 for me. I got sage, basil, and parsley. And let me bring you over here real slow. There's Sophie. Sophie, you gotta go out. And guys, look what happened this weekend. I know, he opened the pool. It's so early for us. Usually it's like Memorial Day, but he was cleaning, you know, doing stuff in the backyard, and he ended up just opening the pool. So this is our backyard. Got that, got a beautiful swing. Set this up here. Wait till you see what he does with all the flowers. So he loves the blue, and we'll fill those all with beautiful flowers. Oh yeah, look at guys. Got the nests up here. Let's see if I can zoom in. I know, they keep coming back. So this poor gazebo, here's a gazebo that my husband and his dad built. Okay, we've been so busy. He's been doing a project in the cellar. I've been taking care of my mom with my brother, so we've been really busy, but I gotta decorate in there. I don't decorate too much, but, and then come on up here. This is where I want to put my little herbs. Like I said, I'm just beginning, so don't laugh at me, people. I love this. I got this on Amazon. I can link that. And I'm gonna get some soil and pop those right in there. I know, that'll be perfect. All right, everybody, so change of plans. I talked to a few people, and I think I'm gonna wait maybe even till the weekend or the next week to plant those herbs, because it's still a little chilly here at night. So, but what I can show you is, glasses are coming on. Did you ever see that technique where you use chalk? I've seen a couple people do it. So if you've never seen it, this I already did, but it may be hard to tell. But you literally will just kind of draw, right? And you just kind of rub it in. Okay, and maybe you make, you know, something over there, like a mark. And you just kind of go around. And what it does is it gives you kind of the aged look, like it's been in the garden for quite a while, right? So there's no real rhyme or reason. And then what I thought to do is take green and do a little near the bottom, almost like it's a little bit of moss, right? That's kind of collected on the pot. And then, you know, you seal it. I've got a matte finish that I bought. Okay. But anyway, just kind of a cool technique. Doesn't cost you a lot. You can always get the pots for real inexpensive, right? And chalk. Now this one here, I'm gonna do a few paints. So actually, and a lot of girls have done this technique. I've done it, I think, once before. So we're gonna start with, I think, the white. I've got, like I said, a wet paper towel. And you're just gonna kind of dab it. Another thing that isn't right or wrong. Right now we're gonna start to take from maybe the khaki, right? Just start doing the same thing. And like I said, the good thing is there's no right or wrong. Now we will work with the dark one. Okay, now let's get some of that green. Now we're gonna do the green. Mix it in a little bit with the brown. Not too much though. Kind of move it in a little bit like that. Very cool. Look at that. Okay. I think we'll just leave that like that and we'll come back to that. Try to do this really quick. These rubber gloves are like huge for me. I put a rubber band on the wrist. Oh, geez. All right, so this here is an old picture, or a picture that I found at Goodwill. I'm experimenting with this because I have not painted this. I sanded it, but it didn't seem to really work too great because it's such a high gloss. But I've just got an old picture and I'm just gonna quickly do, not a real heavy coat, kind of a nice coat of the spackling on this. And then, you know, we'll let that dry and see what that comes out like. Okay, so I won't have you watch me the whole time. I'll come back when I'm just about done with this coat, okay? All right, back to our supper. I rolled out the meatballs. Here's my peppers, red peppers and onions. Add some olive oil. Well, basically they want you to roast, the recipe wants you to roast the meatballs with the peppers. Do some salt and pepper. Pepper. Oven goes on 400 degrees. Italian seasoning. We bring you over here. So that's gonna go in the oven and bake, and then you make the orzo, and then you make like the yogurt sauce with the feta. So it's gonna be a pretty good meal. So I'll have to show you the result. And right now though, that's going in the oven. Here's the finished product. It was delicious. All right, so real quick, I had to wrap this video up. I'll show you the finished DIYs. I just put a fake plant in there, but this was the one with the chalk. I did the white chalk. You just scribble it on and rub it in, and I added some of the green, which I kind of like. Could have went a little heavier maybe, but it was my first time trying it, and sealed it. So that's just plain and simple, okay, easy enough. And then over here, I did the paint. You just basically sponge painting with a wet paper towel. And I did the green in random spots just to kind of make it look like moss. I kind of like how that looks. I just put in a green, the sage plant just to kind of show you a little bit. Didn't concentrate too much on that. Like I said, I had to wrap this video up. And then this here I did, it was way too heavy on the spackling. This I feel is like a little bit on the ugly side. My husband yelled at me, don't throw it out. I think next time, and I'm still learning, I think next time I'll just do chalk paint mixed with some baking soda. But anyway, give these a try. These are simple, especially if you're a beginner DIYer like me. I'm not the best at these kind of things. But anyway, easy techniques. I hope you enjoyed the recipe, and I hope to see you soon. See you later.